Nick Rekieta, how are you, sir?
Hey, good buddy. How are you?
Did I pronounce your name right?
It's Rekieta, but I'll take
Rekieta.
Rekieta.
Okay, Rekieta. I'll get it right. I'll get it right. Rekieta. I can't stand when people call me Sciver and stuff. It's really
Oh,
Thought it
irritating.
was
I think
Scriver.
I think I did that in our interview, so I apologize.
No, you got it right. You got it right. Or no, you asked and I corrected it. So, um, yeah. So look, here's what's going on. You're following this. I watched your video. I was appreciative of it.
Thank you.
It was very, very good. It was also, it gave me it motivated me to move forward. And I sent your video to my lawyer.
Uh-oh.
And he agreed with you.
Good. I'm glad. Well, and that's the thing I've been trying to impress upon people is I certainly have biases in how these things go, but my bias against Vox Day is based solely on the method by which he did this stuff and a desire to, and his ignorance about copyright and trademark while professing to have some grand knowledge of it. But I'm not an IP attorney at all. So that's why I got Stephen Birch on to help me out, because he's a practicing IP lawyer. And I can certainly research this stuff and talk more competently than a layperson about it. But I wanted to make sure I was correct in my in my analysis. And as it turns out, we're pretty confident in our opinions on that piece.
Maybe you want to run it past Jamal Igle first.
Yeah.
Jamal Igle. Jamal Igle has his ideas. He might be right about some of them, but no, he's not. He's not right about any of them. Yeah. So the issue at hand here, and there are a couple of issues, of course. Who used it first to make money, in essence? Who monetized the phrase Comicsgate? And that's important only because establishing, what would you call it, prior use? Or
right. So one of the things Vox Day talked about was this prior use, and prior use is kind of conflated if you look at it from the outside. Prior use does not mean did someone use the phrase Comicsgate before. That would be more appropriate in a copyright sort of situation. Did someone use this character that they created before? But in a trademark situation, it's the first person to use it in a trade line has basically a common law mark. Common law just means a mark established by the existing body of law, not a specific statute. So when you get a registered mark, that's done under the Patent Trademark Registration Act or whatever it is. But you have a mark just because you're afforded protection under our legal system that exists. Mm-hmm. So if you're the first person, and as far as I can tell, you're the first person to use it in trade, specifically relating to this Comicsgate live show, then you have a mark. The question would be, could someone find a prior use of it in trade? That would then weaken your claim to the mark. But then Vox, coming out and attempting to use it on a comic would have to be weighed against your existing mark. And it is possible that the Patent Trademark Board would determine that Vox's use doesn't cause consumer confusion. I would have a hard time believing that. I think any trademark attorney would be able to make a really, really strong case that it would cause customer confusion because you're on here promoting comics under the Comicsgate live monetized stream, right? Like it's not a secret, and it's not like some new thing. You've been doing it for quite a while. So I don't see how Vox comes out ahead. But again, as my co-host said, judges are going to be judges. So there's always a risk, but I think we both think that you have a good claim to it.
Okay. We issued him a cease and desist today, and so we plan on going forward. Now, Vox has just gone live. A stream called
I wonder what for.
His stream is called Comicsgate, and CYBERFROG are now free. And there's an X through Killstream, Vox, and Two-Face. He calls me Two-Face. Actually, I look pretty cool as Two-Face. So let's see what Vox is saying right now.
Any of the people that follow me regularly, any of the people who support my stuff, what you'll find is that I'm actually very interested and responsive to people's opinions when it doesn't get in the way of what I'm doing. And it doesn't. So, well, there's only 6. So hurry up with your announcement for the chat explain.
Mhm.
Is there a wonder over there?
The exact form of the announcement is, to a certain extent, I need some of the input from these guys from these Comicsgate guys in order to dictate what the form of the announcement is. And so, like I said, I mean, this is a genuine question, a genuine point. And so, yeah, you're not getting the chair. Okay, here we're definitely getting a few of those folks. That's good.
Vox, just speed it up.
Anyhow, let's see here. Yep, now we're coming in. That's good. Okay, so here is the question. You guys can hold off the spamming for a second. I have a genuine question for you. Do you want us to release the Comicsgate imprint?
What is he doing?
He's so dumb.
He's a super villain.
What does he mean release? Like release the rights to, or like put it out there? I don't
know. I think he means he has the rights now, and he wants to know if we should let him, if he should release the rights.
Sounds kind of like giving into a cease and desist to me. But
yeah,
it's kind of funny. Yes, yes, please. No, yes. Okay. Clarify. The only claim that we have that matters to Comicsgate is that we control the Comicsgate imprint. Do you want it or not? Do you want me to release it or not?
But it's ugly though.
Yeah, I don't want that logo.
It's kind of interesting. These guys profess to be so upset about this stuff.
They want him. He wants them to beg.
Not even interested in addressing.
He wants everybody to say yes, please release it. That's what he's looking for right now.
Look, Chris, you're saying cease and desist. Cease and desist what?
You didn't get it yet.
We have done one thing that indicates control. No, you don't. Someone said not yours to release. You don't understand. We literally. No. Oh my gosh!
You don't understand. I'm just too high IQ for you guys.
Yeah.
You have to. It's like watching monkeys hitting a typewriter. They don't understand what they're talking about.
That is racist.
Look, you're not understanding. We literally control the imprint.
It controls the horizontal and vertical.
If you go on and try to publish something, you will not be able to do it because we have control over that.
How does this guy have any followers? The most boring motherfucker.
People will really dislike him.
Right? How does he have more followers than me?
Well, that's easy to understand. But I'm just saying.
Let me then go ahead and make the announcement. We've done exactly what you asked for. We have released the Comicsgate imprint. The Comicsgate imprint is now open. Anyone can take it. The CYBERFROG imprint is also open. Anyone can take it. As long as you have access to the publishing system, you can take unique control of it. So now let me explain what my whole original purpose was. See, these guys are.
Ethan, stop giving this idiot oxygen.
This is.
Nick, what do you think of this?
I mean, he's.
Fans of me.
He's presuming to release something he doesn't have rights to, which is, I mean, fine, I guess. I can make a whole bunch of Star Wars imprints and release them. I can release release the rights to create Star Wars action figures. It doesn't give anybody the right to actually do it over the trademark holder. So it's just nonsense. It seems to stem from just a gross misunderstanding of what's going on.
Right. It's pretty moronic. I mean, you can't. The CYBERFROG trademark is not open. It belongs to me.
You've used CYBERFROG in trade for what, 2 decades, 3 decades?
Correct.
This is a chart of
there'd be no argument on CYBERFROG, and it's a serialized work.
Right. Sorry about that.
You might have an argument if you did one book of CYBERFROG ever. Maybe
bestsellers in political philosophy back in 2015.
No, I mean, this guy's just.
And what you'll notice is they all look.
The other thing is, I have lawyers that are like, seriously, I have like real lawyers who are dealing with this, and trademark attorneys.
Yeah, I mean, I figured, especially once he showed up, you would definitely have people going, looking into it.
Well, I had him a month ago, you make sure that.
We're not talking about the copyrights or trademarks, you morons.
He's advertising his book now.
It's just no idea.
Yeah, so, don't give him oxygen. Get out of there.
We published this book, and then the SJW.
I think we won. How do you like that?
Yeah, I think so.
And I think we won, and I think he just retreated. That was called a full retreat from Vox Day, and he's trying to make it look good. And he was trying to say, "Now just ask me to, and I will."
Yeah, and everybody in here who's watching both streams, back out of his so he doesn't get this. Yeah.
His whole thing was, and by the way, my supporters didn't ask him. They said, "Fuck you, you don't own it," over and over again. I think we won. I think that was Comicsgate's first real victory. We stood up to a bully, and he is a bully. We stood up to him. We called his bluff, and that was a serious bluff when he said, "I will, you will lose this case, and then you're going to pay my legal fees, and that's going to destroy you." And we said, "Fuck you, we're doing it anyway." Your Uncle Ethan stood up to him. Thank you, Nick, for all your help. Seriously, your support and your advice and your ideas were very, very invaluable. I wouldn't have known.
It's my pleasure. Like that's what I try and do, is educate people on the law. Luckily, I guess for our relationship, the law happened to be completely on your side on this one.
Yeah. Well, I try to stay on the right side of the law, but I mean, yeah, that was crazy. He's in there now trying to sell his own books. It's humiliating. That's humiliating. And why did he do that? Why did he want to hurt Comicsgate? Why did he want to hurt this community of comic book fans? Because
he wanted the press, and he didn't care about us. He didn't care about the fans. He didn't care about Comicsgate at all. He just wanted the oxygen. He just wanted people to see him again.
That is stunning and pathetic and sad.
That was just to remind everybody he's still there and selling comics.
Remember me.
Pretty much.
Well, hey guys, it's been fun, but I've got a screaming baby, and I got to buzz out. But thanks for having me on.
From the bottom of all of our hearts, Comicsgate thanks you. I mean, seriously, thank you for all your help and guidance.
Oh, of course.
Your time is valuable. Thank you.
If I can ever pop in and chat about something, please let me know. I'm happy to do so.
We will. It will take advantage of your kindness again, believe me. And thank you again very much.
Thanks, guys. You have a good day.
You too.
See ya.
And, what's the statute of limitation on murder in Indiana?
I'm pretty sure it's unlimited. So,
asking for a friend.
All right, guys. Have a good one.
Good job. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. This is just fantastic, guys. We're getting good news over and over and over again.